What videos have you watched? Just out of curiosity.
Pretty much every single one of
Are you kidding me? Stop it. When people say that, I laugh because there's a lot. There's no
them.
way.
Like every one of them in like the past probably month and a half.
Okay. And the reason
That's
I
what.
ask that is because there's a lot of efficiency guide concepts that I made. Like if you already understand the basics, which it looks like you do, because you're clearing something on your own, right? You don't like. I'm not. After actually meeting new players, my metric for teaching is changed because I don't know where you're at. Why? So could you show the roster after you clear this, obviously?
Yeah.
Because
This
you're already doing something that's pretty high up there.
I kind of have questions for both. This is my jump start, and then my main
Oh,
route, the one I really care. But I
okay.
mean, I care about the jump start too for different goals.
No, but you're
But
doing fine. I mean, you're already at self rank. That's what, um, or actually maybe not, because that could be a lower level. But it doesn't matter, either. I get what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying. You want to go check out the main one.
yeah, I started the fresh start because like I said in the thing, I didn't do raids on the main server. I just bust everything. So I pretty much bust my main character up to 1580.
Oh yeah,
Never.
okay.
And then I just recently came to Fresh Start and I learned how to do like Braille 1 through 3, and then so I started playing
Well,
Braille one
did
to
you
three.
actually learn it? Out of curiosity, sorry, not for keep interrupting you. But do you feel you learned it? Do you feel that you gained a lot of information? Do you feel like you could re-clear it with a re-clear and not be the problem?
Yeah, I do it now on 6 characters on the main.
That's
Well,
amazing. So quick learning
normal.
curve.
I haven't done. I only cleared hard once with a couple buddies, like I wrote last night with my buddy raid leading the hard. But I have a pretty good background in raiding because I've been a top 200 raider in WoW US.
I remember
So
reading that. I do remember reading that.
yeah, so like I have a quick learning curve of all this stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'll show you the rest. I'll show you both rosters, but this is jumpstart, so I'll show you the jumpstart curve.
You can totally tell you have a quick learning curve. The fact that you're already how many not that long and you're already doing hard bro like what like a month. Could you give me a metric, something to
Oh,
base?
how long have I been playing the game?
Yeah.
I have 2,000 hours,
Okay, but you only paid for like straight up only paid for busing.
pretty much.
It's amazing.
The only raid I learned because we had buddies. We learned clown by ourselves,
That's
just
cool.
because it's 4 man. 4 man's just a lot easier to get
Oh,
together.
interesting. This is so cool. This is a different perspective. So you and your friends kind of came in like that. Do you have no idea how cool this actually is?
So this is my jumpstart. This is my second character. My main character is 1535.
I mean, that's perfect for somebody who's not really going to take it too serious. You're just having fun on it, right? Testing characters out.
And I'm holding him under. I don't want to hit it for 1540 because I don't want to lose the Makoko buff while I'm learning raids. So, kind of use it as a cheat code. So, I have a bard as my second character, and
That's really intelligent, though. Like, I
I
like
have
everything that you're saying right now. You have no idea. That's smart. Using less potions, get through the content, be able to get into content. Like, very intelligent.
I have it set up to 4x3 as soon as I get my books, which I am 10 out of 20 of the books for this. So I'll be 4x3 once that finishes. So there's a jump start. So like I said, obviously I have a little bit of an understanding of the game because I've watched some of your videos like that. You were talking that dude didn't know how to open a box. That ain't me. But and then I'll go to my main roster because that's the one that's probably the more important one to me.
I'm listening. I kind of went off on a train of thought there and then on my own head and got distracted.
No, you're
Um,
good. Do you, bro?
no, I was just, I'm, my brain, that's all. I got kind of like hung up on something. So I had to like brush it off real quick. But, uh, no, I feel bad actually. Hold up. Let me, my head's like just foggy for some reason.
No, man, take your time. I ain't like I said, I ain't doing nothing.
We'll go to the main. Yeah, we'll go to the main one. But I do like everything that you said. You basically use that to learn the content. And I think that's smart, and it's kind of why I recommended supports because supports are such a crucial part of the game, and you can learn. I also love
Oh,
your skins. Your roster looks badass.
I
Um,
love. I love supporting this game. If I could play 6 supports, that's my goal for my main. Eventually, long term, is to have 5 supports plus a berserker because I love berserker.
Okay, I respect that a lot. And I
But
totally think you could do that because you could have duplicates, and whenever you have duplicates, it makes it nice. You save on gems, fun ultimately.
so this is the roster.
Okay, so what's your main?
A bard,
1580. 1580.
1581 bard.
So you eventually want to have supports in your top, right?
Yeah, I want to swap out the bonker and the sharpshooter for probably another paladin and maybe an artist, depending on what they do with the fresh start. Because that's why I made a bard over there. Because if they, I heard they might merge them. Right? They're bringing them to our servers.
I don't think
That's
they're
what.
giving us the characters though. They're just gonna allow the markets to merge. So we're not gonna get the character added to the roster like I thought.
Well, it ain't gonna work like if it's on. Like we'll be able to play with people,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then technically, I have the bard. Like my friend
Ah,
invite me to the party.
I see what you're saying. I love how you
Yeah.
think. Like you're so cool. That's actually really cool.
Yeah. So that's why I made the bard over there. So I'll have a
The
duplicate
gems that
bard.
you can send too. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I want a duplicate paladin, and then maybe a duplicate artist. It might just be another bard because I don't really like the. I mean, I like the artist, but I don't like it. I
Not
just like
compared
it.
to the other two. Yeah.
Yeah, I like having the option of all 3 because the artist does like in Prague. Since is in a 4-man artist is really nice because
Do you have
you
that
can.
other paladin made yet? I guess is the
I
first
haven't
question.
made any of them yet because I have to buy the slots. But I was thinking I hate the gunslinger. And I almost want to delete it, but I know, like efficiency wise, in my head, it's not worth
Why
because
delete it? You could do something on it later.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's
It
20
just
bucks. Wait until you
brings
save up some coffees, right? Like it's
yeah.
20. Yeah.
So that's
Well,
what
why I'm saying this is because the hardest parts to grind are the 15 to up to 1580 range. 1490 1580 is one of the hardest ones to grind. So you need to get the character to 1490 kind of ASAP if you want to start farming bound materials to eventually get it there without hurting yourself, right? So that's
yeah.
I'm only mentioning that first because you're with the goal you started with was that, right? So you want to be working on that kind of ASAP. So
And then my other goal is to have these 3.
1580.
So yeah, I want
I'll
all
be
3
out
of
in a
the
minute. Gorgeous. Oh,
yeah, I want all 3 of the main supports 1580, and then the 2/3 on the other one. I'm cool at parking those at
1540.
1550.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
and
don't.
just
That's the plan. For
yeah,
sure.
those are literally just like
And
to have.
that's why you need. Sorry for interrupt. That's why you need to get the palette in there fast. You need to get these other characters there so they can start doing the gold earning stuff to get the materials on themselves. Because right now you're incentivized to do your gold earning on these characters because they're your highest characters, giving you the most gold right now. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like you do really need to get your first priority with your end game goal, your end goal, would be to get those characters made as quick as you can. Get them to 1490 so they can start just farming mats, and then you don't touch them. You let them farm chaos for a month or so. Now,
Yeah.
also, do you want to have this by Vold Ice? That's the other question. When do you want to have like
No, because I haven't even learned a con. Like I haven't stepped foot in a con at
amazing?
all.
Okay, no. So that's fine. You just want 2 more 1580s. Then I would now go to the paladin and the artist and see what you have for bound materials. Like, let's just see if it's possible, because
Yeah.
you could make this a quicker. Sorry.
The thing with the new characters is I'm not quite sure how to start because I can't afford to like with real life cash at the moment buy character slot plus like a glacier pass or whatever.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
that's easy.
sure.
No, I mean
Which
that's easy. That's easy. Don't worry about it. Do you have a lot of your stronghold stuff?
my stronghold's level 70. All researched
Yeah, no,
everything.
that's easy. That's the easiest part. I'll show you how to do that. Do you save your event mats or have you just been opening them?
Uh, Pretty
Saving,
sure.
opening, both are good. They're both good. If you have a plan to open them, then open them. But if you don't have a plan, I wouldn't have. Yeah, you have time. Yeah, you have no idea how easy it would be for you to get it. You could do it right now. Do you have the $10 for a character slot?
I could put it on. Yeah.
Do you want to? Better question. Do you consent? Do you want to add the 10 to $20 to get the 2 character slots?
Yeah, I can.
And then you're gonna watch how easy this is, and you're gonna spend a little bit of gold, and you're gonna tap a lot. Basically, you're gonna use the knowledge transfer, which is instant nowadays. Well, I didn't think you would do that. Let me stop recording. Hold up, or let me change the screen. Let me change. There you go. You're good.
Oh, yeah,
You're
yeah,
good.
for
You're good now. Go ahead. I mean, I'm gonna see it. So whatever you have that you don't want me to see here, I'll click out. You can just trust me. And I'm gonna I know that seems silly, like, just trust me. But I'll even record it so you can see, like, I can't see what you're doing. But so do that. You're going to get 2 character slots, right? And then you have enough event materials to easily get these characters to 1490, like right now. Maybe not 1490, but at least get them to a range where in the next 2 weeks, 1490. See where I'm going with this? It needs to happen sooner than later, though. That's kind of the caveat I'm pushing in there. And then whether or not you have the bound materials on the other 2 characters, we could do that as well. We can do both at the same time. Like, you can accomplish both of these goals. And I'm going to give you the metric of by Voldice to have the other 2 1580s. Unless you have the bound mats. If you have like 2, 3, 4,000 bound mats on those characters, there's a chance, actually. If you don't have that, there's a lot less of a chance. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I just changed my window on accident, but whatever. Are you seeing this game or are you
Not yet.
seeing?
I'm waiting until you give me the okay.
You're good. I think I accidentally changed the window, so I don't know what's actually showing.
Yeah, you changed to max roll.
Okay, hold on.
And Kotzi's Twitch. Kotzi's Twitch in the background.
Yeah, is it back to the game now?
No, not yet.
Let's just do this. I bought 5,000, so.
Okay, so now you're just gonna go get the character slots, right, that you need. If you had like a 500 level character, I think you just go to features. And then go to the last page, I'm pretty sure. Or second to last, I'm sorry. And then there's somewhere there. Character slot extension. Yeah. If you weren't a spender, I wouldn't tell you to do this. But the best value in this game is honestly character slots.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I
Sorry if I'm rushing this or...
no, you're good, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a wife. I understand.
Thank you.
What is happening?
Oh, you pressed yes. That's okay, though. Who cares? Because we can go do one at a time. You can do the other one later. The principle applies to both. So now go to that character. Because here's what you're going to do. I would still recommend paying for the Algesia Pass the way I did. So I would still spend the 2,000 crystals per character. Or whatever it is, or the 1,500. But you'll see. You will see, my friend. I actually learned this by making a mistake here, so... Go ahead, jump in and get whatever character you want. The paladin or the artist. Well, you kind of... wait to do the next character till you're sure which one you want. Another bard or an artist. This one, though, you can do right now, I guess. But you still, again, want to do it quicker than later, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Because you want to start getting bound materials. Time's your best friend, especially seeing your rest. Like, you play the game quite a bit. To be able to play unrested, do you know what I mean? Or play somewhat low rested, which means that you're playing, I don't know, 10, 20, maybe even 30 hours a week. With that,
probably a lot more than that. I don't know how to check my hours to like
hit Steam. Hit your Steam button. Hit your Steam button, and then go to the library.
Yeah, I'm there.
And it will tell you how many hours you played the last 2 weeks.
Weird. I see how many total hours.
So go to Steam and then click library up top.
Oh, yeah, last 2 weeks, 144.8 hours.
So you put about 144? Did you say 44?
Yeah.
Okay, so you put... Bro, you're capable of more than I'm capable of. You have no idea. Gem prices are up, too, right now. Like, honestly, I want to tell... This is crazy, but, like, I almost want to tell you to get more character slots with all of that and just make a bunch of fucking dummy characters to farm gems and shit on, but no, we won't do that. We won't be crazy. What we're going to say is, for now, you're good, essentially. Like, you have more than enough playtime to do this. To hit your goals, to do what you want to do. And then you just go into the character. No, you don't have to. You do have to... No. No, don't power pass it. I got you. I got you, brother. I got you. Let me show you the way. You need to get to the point where you have your stronghold, though. I will say that much. So you got to do a little bit of stuff real quick. You're just going to have to walk, make the character, go through the beginning area real fast, get to your stronghold. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're just going to knowledge transfer for 500 gold. For 500 gold instead of like whatever that was, 1,000 royal crystals or something.
Yeah, see, that's what I didn't know if that worked. I did think about that when I was like making these. I was like, can you knowledge transfer through stuff? But then I was like, that just sounds like a cheat code.
You're gonna knowledge transfer all the. I think there's a limit to how many knowledge transfers you can do. One, but two, because I hit it back in the day. But you're gonna knowledge transfer all the way up to I think it's like 1415 where you can do Algesia or whatever, and then you're gonna go pay for the Algesia pass and get 1460 for free. Something I didn't know until after making the mistake. But I'm actually gonna help you do. I'm recording this for the record. I hope you're okay with that. And I'm gonna make hopefully like a. I don't know if everybody watches all the stuff I upload, but it's okay.
I'm pretty sure my buddy did that, but like when he tried to explain it to me, I didn't quite understand it. So I think he did that, like the whole knowledge transfer then to the Glacia thing. But that was also when I was still kind of determining if I wanted to do the whole like shift to these new characters because it feels bad dropping like 15-20s after I put like money into them and stuff. I like that. But they can obviously still generate stuff for the account, so it's not like I'm losing them completely.
Imagine if you just need anything. I always just call them like savings accounts because you can just jump on it real quick and cash in on the rested. I don't know if that's what you meant. Like if you.
Sorry, that guy pinged me asking me if you were recording, so I was letting him know.
Wait, what?
In the all-player chat, the I can't say his name, Wojankit guy, he pinged me asking if you were recording. I get maybe probably because of what I said about y'all's conversation earlier. He probably just read. It's in that all-player chat. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I was just looking. I was. It doesn't. It doesn't even matter. To be honest, I think yours is gonna be easier than I thought. First thing is that we're gonna get these two characters up and running. I'm actually happy with yours because yours isn't like some of these guys I've had to do lately have been a lot harder because the window that they're reaching for the goal is a little bit different. You being okay with not being 16, wanting to learn I really love your mindset actually. You have no idea. Playing with an internal group of friends, like that level of having fun. Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty much why me and my buddies play. We want to do the 8-man raids. It's just it's almost impossible to do if you're behind the curve of everybody that's in the game right now. On the main server, it's impossible to really get into a learning party and it truly be a learning party. They say it's a learning party, but then they're like 3 wipes in, they're like, "Oh, this isn't happening." And it's like,
Yeah,
bro,
they're shitters. Those are shit people.
like, do you not? And me coming from WoW, I'm like, y'all don't understand. Like,
We're gonna be doing a con learning lobbies, for sure.
I was like, my learning, like when for WoW, it's like I pulled back in the day Mythic KT for like 800 pulls. Like, so it's like that's learning. I just finished my last tier. The last boss we ranked like 183, and that was a bad tier for us. And we pulled the last boss, I think, 360 times. Like you don't see that in Lost Ark anymore because people are like,
You can't skip this.
no.
Oh, yes, you
Wait,
can. Fucker.
sorry.
Skip it. Okay, so you need to just get through this part.
Yeah, I gotta save this army.
Only I have my wife waiting, so I'm trying to get moving. Fucking this sucks.
You gotta go.
No, I don't have to go. I want to make sure that we get you to your goals. I just maybe should have had you do this off cam instead. But I want to show you how easy it is, which is me just needing validation, really. And I don't need the validation. I already know how easy it is to do what I'm going to tell you to do. You're just going to use some of the event materials that you've been getting to get a character all the way up. And it's really not that bad. And it should be done by the end of the week, in all honesty. Maybe even, yeah, because it's silver. And you're 52k, so it's not like... It's whether or not you run out of the bound materials, but I don't think you will. I really don't. Arrays, though, too, actually. You will need arrays, so that's something I should point out. Do you have any bound material array chests, though?
I do. I got a few.
I think you'll be okay then. I'm not
Wait,
that worried. Not the big ones. If they have primes, I would keep the primes.
yeah, I
Yeah, I
have
wouldn't. Maybe 115. Can you go back to that? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Because it might be cheaper to buy them and then open those for the primes instead. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Again, you just want to get it's. You're gonna pay a price. I guess I should say this more often to people. You're gonna pay a price forward, but it's gonna pay back later. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So the goal is to get this character and another support where you want them, which is duplicates. And then once you have the duplicate supports caught up to your other supports, you're saving on gems. You're saving on everything from that point forth. And their supports, which is amazing.
Yeah, I love supporting this game. It's so much fun. Which I know I'm like the minority, but it's great. So
I'm okay with it. You know why? Because you need 4 more people to learn with. I'm actually thinking about like why couldn't I like I want to make more groups. I really do because it would make my life easier, right? My content easier. Um, you seem like you learn quick, and I'm sure your friends learn quick, which means that if you had 4 people who are actually patient enough to teach you, I'm sure it would make a really good team eventually. That doesn't mean you'd be like a first clear team, but like who cares? And you have like all supports.
yeah, my buddies, we're all like 3 of us have pretty much identical rosters like mine, like one 1580 and then a bunch of 1540s, 1520s, and then our fourth guy is like he's honing Wednesday to get to 1540 on his main because he just got back from Paris from like for 4 months or whatever. But
That's awesome though.
but we like playing together and we want to find we have some other people we play with to do 8 mans, but they're like a little more sporadic to the point where it's like we kind of want more of a static maybe, but like the static not being as like what is going on? Oh, give me this whole thing. Uh, the static not being as like you have to be on like Thursday at 6. More like a static saying, "Yo, is everyone around on Friday night, Saturday evening?
Yeah, more
Let's do it."
natural. More
Yeah,
natural. Yeah.
we,
Well, the
that's
good thing
why.
too is because you did that concept, which is important, of separating yourself from the. What's the nougat? Where did you get that? You're like a more G player than I am. That's sad. I don't have that. Yeah, that's the OG one. I didn't get that. I started playing after that.
Yeah, I mean, I started LostArk on launch, and then I quit. Like, I did like a few Argos raids, and then I quit. Came back in January,
Okay.
and started back in
You're
January.
doing great, in all honesty. Seriously, 15-8, like you're doing really good. Considering how much time you took off. It's like 7 months, 8 months.
And like all my top six, right? Like I think I'm doing fine. All my top six are 5x3s. They all have their legendary books. They're all mostly level 7 gems. Like they're all mostly level 7 damage gems for sure. But then ask who, and then
No, I think you're good. You go outside now.
yeah, I haven't done this in a while.
No, I think
So
you're doing fine too. You're geared well. You're at 1580 at the end game. Like you're doing very well. You're doing very well. You're not somebody who didn't quit the game, right? Well, like you're not 6 1580s, but you didn't put in. You didn't not quit the game. If you didn't not quit the game playing the amount of time that you're playing now, if you could have done that whole time, I think you would have a crazy account. So what
yeah.
happened in Argos that made you quit? I guess is really the question. Was it the burnout? It was the
It
playing.
no, it was the WoW. Like I was such a
Oh,
involved in
I respect that.
like US rating. I just couldn't keep up with both because I knew the demand of Lost Ark of like because I watched a little bit of Korea and I've listened to them and like how hard it is like in the in game like where we are now, and I was just like before I hop into this game and like fully give it my attention, I need to first hit my goals that I wanted to hit in WoW, and that was the chase top 200 a few times in a couple tiers, and I got like CE and top 200 like 6 times or 7 times, and now I'm just stopped raiding. Told my guild, hey guys, I'm done. Lost Ark's more enjoyable to me. I have goals in Lost Ark now that I want to play. So I was like, thanks for your time, and I quit. WoW, technically.
It doesn't mean you quit. You still have the account, right? Like you can always go
Yeah,
back.
I still have my WoW account and everything for sure.
That's the great thing about traditional MMOs unlike Lost Ark, and I keep waiting for it to get to that point, and I keep telling people I think we're at that point where it just stagnates out for us, and we wait a little bit for content. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a
Yeah,
problem. It allows you to play other games.
that's my goal of Lost Ark, is I want to eventually catch up. I know it's going to be super hard to catch up, but
That's hard as you think.
I want to catch up to the point where like
Listen, can you guarantee that amount of playtime? Like, or not guarantee, but like, do you play like 40 hours plus a week? Always?
yeah, yeah,
If you can do that, my recommendation to you is to max out your 24 character roster and start doing Chaos Dungeons religiously. And sell the fucking gems. Like, you'll get caught up so fast. People see me wailing now, and now they want to take away the credit of what I've done. The reality is, I can show you my account. Like, I can break down the cost of everything that I bought, like pets and stuff like that, and show you it. Like, it's $2,000 to $2,500 to $2,700 in character slots, pets, mounts, and stuff with Stronghold. Then that means there's $300 or $400 of paid progression somewhere. Which I also bought card packs and stuff too, right? So like, do you see where I'm going with this? Plus the arc passes themselves, right? So it's like, you don't really need paid progression, although technically having character slots is paid progression. So you just have to follow like a semi efficient plan and not overhone where you can't overhone and not under like. Go ahead, yeah.
So with the account, like I can just show you, like with my characters right now. Now that I can do Bro 1 to 3, like I'm gonna do my gold earners obviously for gold, but you can see here like the Aeromancer is now 1,500. I had extra time at the end of the week, so I did a Bro 1 2 to get its Bro. I'm gonna slowly do that on these
And as
guys.
you get better at it, it would probably be easier.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly do that on these guys and just tap it to 1,500 for like just to get to be able to do a 1 to 3, and then when I get all my pieces on them, then I'll do the honing session to 1,540.
That's
if
not
I
a bad idea. Yeah, that's not a bad. I never heard anybody say that. I was gonna argue it at first, but then I'm like, you know what? I guess it isn't too bad. But at the same time, you only have to wait like 2 or 3 weeks to get the 1,500. Because I think
my goal is to do 3 of them a week because it's free boxes after you get all your gold.
I know, isn't that amazing?
Yeah, I didn't know that till like a week and a half ago.
You just have to make sure you get your 6 lockouts. So you're already on the right track. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're listening, you need to go watch some of my older videos though too. And that's the problem. Maybe I need to start remaking some of the stuff of what I taught back in the day. Because there's certain efficiency things using rest and stuff that I taught, where like you could basically make 24 characters now. You're playing how many? Like can you go back to your thing?
I'm playing all of these.
You're
like
playing all of them Can I see like your bars?
Unrested. How I play the account is I do all the three main sports every day.
No, I just got to see the bars. Just go through the bars and show me the rest. For each character. That's all.
They're all about this.
Only because time, right? This sounds terrible but it's just true. Okay, so you're all right. No, listen to me. This is fundamental logic, and I really, really want you to watch some of my other videos, like, comment on them, because it helps me too, right? The reality of this is you have 12 characters. If you ever get a chance to get the money to be able to spend and get more character slots, the best thing for your account, because of your playtime right now, would be to just have more Chaos Dungeons, do more Chaos Dungeons, and sell the Chaos Gems. And even if you get to a point where you're like, oh, I can't take this on, then you start doing rested always on them. And if you do rested on them always, if you can do 18 characters or do 24 characters it's more efficient than 12. If you do 18 characters, it's more efficient than 6 rested. By doing this, you're going to get more value out of your account for less playtime ultimately. That's kind of what I've done this entire time. I take the rested hit, not on my main characters, but even lately I am on them, but I take the rested hit because I know overall my account's producing more value. And that's still fundamentally true. That part of the game has never changed. It will never change.
Guardian raids, they're not really...
I wouldn't do those on anything lower than Sonneville right now. And I keep telling people that, and there's a lot of people doing it for Hanamatan range so they can farm stones to feed into one character, but I don't see the value. I'd rather do 24 Chaos and sell the gems, and then take the golds from the gems and buy the stones I need for the main characters.
That's another thing with the gems. As you probably saw on my roster here, I can save these are like all my gems from my account. I fuse them to 7s, and then sometimes I sell them. But like right now, I'm in a weird spot of like.
You have the playtime though too that you can do the Guardians too. So I don't want to take that from you. If you have the time, do it, right? But
obviously, yeah.
For your goals moving forward though, because I want to keep it on the train on the tracks. For your goals moving forward, right? Like if we look at your roster, I do think do your 2 supports immediately because it's important. Yeah, see, she's calling me right now too. So go to your roster thing real quick. 1 second, Susie. Give me a second. Let me finish this real quick. 5 more minutes. So basically, I'm not trying to rush you. I understand that. And if you need more time, we can always have more time. Yours is kind of easy. Yours really is easy. Your goal is to have 3 1580s, and you want a couple more palette supports behind there in your main 6 to swap out. That means that you have to make those supports ASAP. That's like your first goal, because you want them to start gathering bound materials in that 15 whatever range to 1580. Underneath 1580, they have to start getting Marvelouses. 2. You play enough that if you want to do all your Guardians and your Chaos, go for it. As soon as you can get the character slots, start getting more character slots, because you play this much playtime. Because even if you get to a point where you're only doing rested, it'll still be producing more value if you do all the characters rested versus all of your characters currently unrested. So you only have 12 characters. If you did all these characters unrested, it would still be more valuable for you to have to have 6 more characters and do all of them rested than to do what you're doing right now, unrested and Chaos, at least. And it's the same thing for the Guardians as well, to be completely honest, because the rest bonus is just that juicy. So 2 things there, right? If you can't do that concept, because it's obviously hidden behind a paywall, you have to buy the character slots, then don't. Keep doing what you're doing with the Chaos Dungeons and the Guardian Raids, and I'm not telling you not to do the Guardian Raids if you can do them. Keep doing what you're doing with the secondary characters, jump on them, get the sets, because the sets allows them to get 1520 basically for free, which is a free tier up in Guardians, or tier up in Chaos Dungeons, right? And then for your immediate goal of basically getting, because that covers the first 2 goals, right? The paladins and the supports getting pushed up, or the duplicate supports being pushed up, right? And then you have the goal that I'm giving you that's different than anything that you actually said, which is to extend your roster, because it would actually be better time value for you. Again, go watch my time value videos. Basically, the efficiency playlist, LostArk Efficiency Guide playlist, has a lot of these videos in there. So I would check that one out. Again, the LostArk Efficiency Guide playlist, just to keyword it. But then for your main 3, I need to look at their bounds. So I don't have, again, a lot of time. So let's jump on them and we'll do that. And I'm so sorry, because if I had known when you had joined, I would have jumped in with you immediately. We could have talked together. We could have had a better experience, because you didn't really have that. You just had us all kind of talking. So I apologize. I should have done this. I didn't.
No, you're good.
I didn't remember. But I want to move you along. You're smart enough where I just have to give you the shit and you're gonna get it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry for, again, rushing. And I know you keep saying it's fine, but no, it other people got a couple of hours. I'm realizing maybe I shouldn't have given everybody so much time. But actually, some people need it, so I don't want to be mean either. Some people do need it, but you don't. You don't need this. You're intelligent. You know how this stuff goes. You've played it. You're experienced. You have other raids. You're in a different point. Okay, so what do you have? You have 1100. So these characters just can't make it to 1580 right now.
Yeah, I know that. I know I'm in a farm period right now. I get that.
Oh, so you do watch a good amount of the videos to know the farm period aspect, yeah. Or you know that yourself, right?
That's I'm not tapping anybody. I was gonna tap these 2 to 1540 just because
it would help with
the but it's just I do.
It's 2 taps too. It's a pretty solid investment.
Well, the thing is I've had a horrible time. This bard killed me tapping. I pitied going from 1560 to 1580. I pitied 8 pieces.
Just food for thought with the books. 1520 to 1540 is kind of cheap. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you to do that now. I gave you completely different things. I'm just saying the value is there if you want to, and it does return the value if you want to.
Yeah, I'm stacking gold. I have 131k right now, and
you're gonna use some of that to buy a raise to get these characters up. I'm not kidding. The 2 1490s at least.
Yeah. What do we do with these?
You're just gonna make them. You're gonna make 2 of them. Again, the goals were.
Yeah, I know.
Let's recap.
Because we did.
Oh, okay, yeah. So let's go back to that and finish that. Because your goal of 2 1580s up front, you have a month farming on those 2 characters. At least, right? We'll say 2 weeks. We'll check in again, but you have a month of those 2 other supports to farm before you can even talk about this. All right. Is that cool or okay?
No, it's fine. Yeah, cool.
And I think there's a chance we can push your main towards 1600 just so you can get a taste of Voldice, because I'm going to teach you a con. I'm going to try and make a teaching lobby. We've been saying that. And we'll do a con together, and I think you'll get it fast, so I'm not really worried about it. And even if you don't get it fast, we'll spend a couple of hours just fucking up and failing. I'm cool with that. Whatever. I'm at that point of the game where I'd rather just have fun with people and build good relationships than keep doing what we were all just talking about in that other chat, this hyper elite stuff. And I'm still giving people efficiency. I'm not being elite about it. I just want you to incorporate certain small aspects of the way you play to change your outcome. You still get to play how you want to play. Do you know what I mean? I'm not changing entirely how you want to play. I'm giving you small things to aid your progress. Like if you're don't hone characters without bounds, right? Play rested versus unrested if you can make that many characters, because fundamentally it's going to give you more materials and value overall, because the rest concept is cracked, right? So it's
So my mindset for this character, or this account, is do the main three since I'm in a farm period. Keep these unrested, like these three every day. Just Chaos Dungeon Una
yep,
every day on
no, that's a
these,
good mindset.
and then sorry,
That's a good mindset because you want to push them forward.
then I'm splitting these guys down here to 5. Once they get to 2 bars chaos, then I do 5, and then the next day
You do
I
those
have,
5. Smart,
so it's
very
like
smart.
8 a day technically.
Yeah, and you're still keeping the rest low. No, 100%.
Yeah,
Very
so that's
intelligent.
how
I like how you're
I'm
doing
just
that.
wanting me to come here, right?
Yep, and you're gonna pay for that. It's 600 gold. I thought it was less. And then you're gonna accept it, and it should give you a chest if I remember correctly. Yep. So now you're getting a chest for whatever item level for free. Now you're gonna go home. So you have to go to Vern or something like that. Equipped all that. And then this is the hard part because you gotta get the Vern somehow, and you don't have a teleport. So good luck. Yeah. So you have to F2. And then you're gonna have to Rift or just go to Luterra. F2. Or, yeah, there you go. Song 9, I'm sorry. Song of Escape. I always forget it's not F2, it's just Song of Escape. And then this part you can kind of do on your own, but you remember what I said? You're just going to hone up to 14, 15. Or even less, maybe. I forget, like, whatever the Algasha pass allows you to do. So hone up to tier 3, and then hone past, like, South Vern, because you have to pay for the South Vern pass too, so you're gonna have to pay for the South. You're gonna pay for every knowledge transfer up to Algacia, basically. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I have to hone to the item level, then just knowledge transfer, hone again,
Yep.
knowledge transfer.
So I'll do this first hone with you. We'll go through this one together, right? Exactly. And then eventually when you get to Algacia, you're gonna skip. You're gonna get 30, 40 levels for free, and you're gonna pay 1,100 royal crystals instead of paying a whole ton. But you're gonna pay gold this way, so it's like a trade-off.
Just buy these, right? That I do not
No,
have
no,
any.
no, 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 no. Go to your fucking storage. You definitely do have them because they came with the event shop. One of these will open. I promise. One of them will open and give them to you. Go ahead. Granted, those give you the top tiers too. So see if you have chests that give you the lower tiers. See if you have any of the event chests that came out. Like go to the bags up top. All the bags up top. Yeah, no, use those. Use the ones that don't give you the top tier material. Yep. Yep.
I hate my inventory.
You also, come on, give me a break. You don't need too many. You don't need to, go for it. You're already there. That's fine. That would be fine. But I thought you were going to do more. Now go ahead and open up some blues, open up some reds. You're also going to need some leaps. You kind of forgot that. Because I just want to show the concept. You only need a few taps to get to this next threshold. Leap stones.
Just regular.
Oh, no, you don't need those yet. You don't need those yet. And also, I think you're going to buy them. I think it'll be a better value for you to buy those than it will be for you to use those. Straight up. I mean that. Does that make sense? Like, I actually think that the blue arrays will be cheaper than, like, so those should be used for your primes or for your superiors. Don't use those for these. Yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine. 750. See how many you get for one jet? Like, it's crazy. Now go tap. You're going to need more than 750. I hate to say it, though.
Okay.
But you're going to do some of this, like I said, without me. Now go there, and now just start tapping. Unfortunately, this part's going to suck. You know the skip. Yeah, thank God. Thank God. Now, the difference, too, between this and Jumpstart is that you're going to have, I think, 100% because you have all the buffs. And like I said, I'm going to go spend time with my wife after we get you through this next threshold.
If this is all, I got it.
No, because there's one more small thing that I'm going to look at with you because I want to know the info, but two, it's an explanationary concept. You already know what to do. You're going to get every knowledge transfer, including the Southver one. You're not going to get the Algacia one. You're going to stop there and then buy the Algacia pass. And then boom, you have your relic set on the character and everything.
By the way, you need to get fundamental tattooed on your body because that last
video. I know.
Last video
you got to keep in mind, I am tired at that point, right?
Last video you put out, you literally said it probably 500
times. I know. But it's not usual. It's that I'm exhausted at that point. Like exhausted. I did a 16-hour shift and then I stayed up for 8 hours to record videos and then went into another shift. You know what I mean? And then just crashed and slept today for 8. Like I'm tired. I'm tired. I literally put 110 hours the last couple weeks in. I mean that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I
Like
was
I'm
sitting there watching it, and my wife was like, "Is he gonna say fundamental like a thousand?"
again. Yeah.
I was
Oh no.
like, "Yeah, probably."
But it wasn't intentional. It really wasn't. I was just, when you get so tired, you just start. I'm tired like that now. That's why your video's not doing as good as some of the other ones, and my advice is kind of shaky. It's because I'm tired. I'm gonna go hang out with her, take a nap, and go to work. So I hope you give me some grace. And
No, it's fine. I'm chilling.
but no, I don't. I hated that. I hated that I said fundamental like a million times. I was like, why? Pick a different fucking word. You need to stop doing what you're doing too. Stop that.
Don't I have to get to 10 on this thing?
You do. I guess it doesn't matter, but for what I'm trying to show you, it's hurting me right now.
Oh.
What's your eye level? No. What's your eye level though? Actually, it might not matter. Yeah, you're fine. All right. I think it was 600. It might be. Go a little further, just in case. Just in case, because I don't remember what it actually is. There we go. That's it. Yep. Now go to your stronghold. Isn't that funny? Let's go a little further. It's one tap. It's a good thing the game tells you. Makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
So basically that's what you're going to do. You're going to do everyone up to Algesia because it's actually, I think it's like 14, 15 for Algesia. And then you can knowledge transfer it and you get the fucking set. But you're not going to knowledge transfer Algesia. You're going to, you know what I said. Right? So actually scroll down. That's what I wanted to see. Go back to that. Because I forgot this is how you can find out. So 14, what does it say for Algesia? 1460. Oh no, it's 1460 obtained. When can you do the knowledge transfer? Is 1460?
I think you can knowledge transfer as soon as you get to 1340.
I guess what I'm saying, when can you do the pass? That's the part. So as soon as you get to 30, yeah, okay, do that. You're probably right. As soon as you get to 1340 and you knowledge transfer South Vern, then go by the 1100 pass.
Yeah, because Rowan's not a major content, so
I want to watch you do it though, actually. So let's do it quick. Go back and start honing like crazy. Because I want to watch you do it. I really do want to watch you do it to see if it actually works. Because I didn't do it like that, and I thought of it afterwards. So I was like, fuck, man, that would have been the better way to do what I did. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's getting your money to go as far as for you as you can. I guess the major difference is all of my alts were already 1490 because I've just been fucking making them for so long.
Yeah, I really got to tell that? What? Can't they need to overhaul this stupid honing clicking? It's killing my wrist.
Shit, is that today?
Or 750 of it.
I fucked up.
This is how you hit the YouTube metric of having a longer video. Sitting here watching me home.
Nah, I'm also checking messages anyways.
Alright, I'm going back and... knowledge transferring now. Think that's what I'm supposed to do.
I'm gonna reply more to that in a little. Shit. You don't have to do everyone. You can just go straight up because it all uses tier 1 materials.
Don't have to do everyone what?
Fuck, I don't know where. I have to scroll up. I'm trying to find. I was supposed to do a teaching a con today, actually. Were you the person that we were supposed to do the teaching a con with by chance?
Yeah.
Wait, was it you? Was Caligos talking in that part too?
Yeah, it was supposed to be today, but if you can't do it, it's not that
Wait, no,
big
but it
deal.
was you that were supposed to do it because I'm trying to figure out who he's talking about. He remembered. I didn't remember. I'm so sorry.
That's
I
pretty good. Like I said, I mean, you obviously see I have a ton of time to play, so I'm cool whenever you're available. If it's not today,
He'll hold
that's
his till tomorrow. I only work one job tomorrow, so I can totally like
the only
tomorrow.
thing about tomorrow is I do I have church and we're going to an arboretum for fall pictures, so my wife's thing. So tomorrow I would be on in the evening, and I'm central. So
Nope, 100%. I understand. Um,
but other than that, I'm pretty open because I just do. I'm in a hybrid school right now, so I can do a lot of my schooling from home. So
okay, what we'll do. Let me actually schedule something. Could you give me a time on the East Coast, or where are you?
I'm central.
Central, so you're an hour behind me. What's the best time for you tomorrow?
That's hard to say because I don't know how long we're gonna
All
be.
right, well then let me fuck, dude. I was gonna say let me take a nap. Okay, do you have a earliest latest time?
Safe bet for tomorrow would probably be like anything after like 7:30 my time.
Anything after 7:30,
Yeah, I
which is
obviously not 3 o'clock in the morning,
no
but
no no,
like
but 8:30. I got it. 8:30. That's fine. I can work with that. I can work with that.
we should be back and chilling by then because I have homework to do anyways, which that's not a big deal. That's not going to affect doing the raid at all because it's not going to take me long. I might even do the homework today just so I have all day tomorrow to chill.
Okay. Um, that would be a good future investment. Not gonna lie. Uh,
But yeah, usually after like 6:30 to 7, even if we ever want, if like say like you were talking about earlier with my other buddies I play with, we're evening type of people because they like we all are, a couple of us are married, one's having a kid, and the other guys have jobs and like big jobs and whatnot. So we usually do our evening stuff around 5:30, start it, then we take like a dinner break and then go until probably about 10 to 11 at night. So midnight your time is usually when they start logging off. I can really log off whenever.
so what I'm actually talking to him right now. He can't do 9 tomorrow, which is fine. Like I could teach by myself. It's okay. But the you know what? We're gonna do something different. We're gonna do something different. I'm gonna send you into a raid by yourself. I think, instead of doing a teaching lobby, and I'm just gonna hover you. I'm gonna hover you, watch what you're doing, and tell you what to do, and
I
why.
mean, that's fine too.
Why not? I think that'll actually be the best thing.
Yeah, like I was
Stop it!
saying,
Stop it!
I
Stop it!
hate.
Stop it! Stop it! Hone
Oh, you
further.
don't.
No, hone further first.
It says. It says
I
that.
know what it said. Hone further. It wasn't 960 you have to get to. You have to get 1100, and then you have to go from 1100 to the 13 something, where you're gonna start using the arrays. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, I was getting overwhelmed as fuck with all that many people. I gotta find a way to split this up if we're gonna start getting this packed. I don't know what to do. This is all new for me. I have no idea what to. I don't know how to manage that.
Manage what? Sorry.
That many people. Like we had so many people in the other chat. I don't think it was very difficult to say anything, to get anything out.
You could do it this like if you were wanting to actually like have like a. I know there's like a Discord setting that puts like a priority system on like people.
Yeah, I read that, but that looks horrible. That's so fucked up. Like I
You
hated
know,
that system.
well, I'm saying what you could do is just have it prioritize on you for like those chats. Like you could turn that on.
All
Like
player
if you're
help.
having and you want
Interesting.
to
Yeah.
have your point be said, it will like not mute them, but it turns them down and turns you up. Or you can have it mute them completely, but that's a little elitist, I feel.
It's
But
yeah, it's too much. But even I'm not gonna do either of that. I just gotta find a way to keep it like when it's only 3 or 4 people, it's not that bad. It's when we got to like there's like 7 in there right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 plus you and me was 9. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, that's why I didn't say like the guy was like Gamble's in voice, but he might not have a mic. I was like, I have a mic. I just not gonna interrupt
Who
because
pointed that out? Do you remember? Because that was huge.
I don't.
Ah
Maybe,
man.
maybe it was the moose guy. It was whoever was talking a lot. I think I don't. I wasn't paying attention to. I just heard voices. I wasn't paying attention to who was
I don't
talking.
think it was Moose because he was talking a lot, but I promise he wasn't talking about you. He was definitely. I think it was Feel Sad or it was Tygel. It was one of them two. Um, Probably Tygel. I gotta be honest with you. But as a matter of fact, I can just scroll up. Nah, because he didn't say anything there. That's okay. Damn it! I can't believe I did that to you.
No, you're fine, man. It's not that big a deal.
I forgot.
Like I mean, as you see, I'm not. I don't need as much help as other people. So it was more just a few questions here and there that I had that I didn't quite not understand, quite know where to go with. So I wasn't in no rush to get your attention or anything. If I was, I would have just pinged you and be like, "Yo, oh my god, I failed this piece twice." All right, now to the stronghold.
Yeah. Well, no. Now you need to go do Punica. So yes, yes. Skip, skip, skip. But this is the part I'm gonna leave you for. I should have already left actually, because I just wanted to see what eye level you had to achieve, and I think you're right with the 1340. I don't think you're gonna get this character. Well, I think you could get it 13. Actually, yeah. Fuck it. We'll stay the whole way. Stay the whole way. Come on, let's do it. Go ahead. Knowledge transfer, and then knowledge transfer again, because you're gonna have to do it twice. And then I gotta go hang out with the wife. And like, I think fuck. If I sleep for like an hour or two, we can probably do the raid in an hour or two.
Just half.
Um,
Oh, my
it
game
just took its time, or it didn't work at all. It took its time and didn't work at all. Hopefully, it didn't take your gold. That's all. Punica, yeah. Yep. You're even gonna pay for the South Burn. They get expensive. They are expensive. Can you look at I guess something I should have said was we should have looked at the Royal Crystal price and seen if this was more expensive. But the way we're doing it is to get you that free item level, essentially.
So
From,
I'm at Pune now, so I gotta get 1340, right?
yep, yeah. Yep. The only thing is, I'm wondering like how much you just spent 8K gold. Can you go to the Royal Crystal shop real quick? And go to because you're gonna 8K gold or 6,600 Royal Crystals. Can you do 6,600 Royal Crystals worth or it would have been less. It would be let's say it's like 4,000 because you're gonna do 2,000, so it would have been 4,000. Do 4,000 Royal Crystals worth of gold. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. No, this is better. We're doing it the better way. No, we're doing it the better way. Hands down. I don't even need to see the rest of it. The value here is just better. Because then what you should have is you'll have more Royal Crystals at the end, which you could then get gold with. So this is cheaper. I just wanted to make sure that we're on the right path. That it was actually good. And I'm not misguiding you, right?
Yeah.
I had to do a quick comparison, but it was actually really lopsided, so.
I don't have gear to hold. It doesn't allow me to hone this gear. So what do I do? Hello? You there?
Yeah, I'm looking at something. You have to do Chaos Engines. I apologize. It's my stupidity. Because you have to go get the set.
Can't I just buy it off the auction house?
Maybe. That might be a thing. I don't know. I actually don't know that. No, it wouldn't be. I don't think it would be here. Yeah, it wouldn't be here. It really wouldn't be here. I don't think. Or maybe it would. No, maybe you're right. It would be there. But I don't think you can, man. Yeah, I just. That's okay. So you just go. You do a Chaos Dungeon. Take a couple seconds. You just have to get the whole set. Without rest, it might be a little harder than. Nope, no 1100. Also, maybe put on some preemptive and some stuff that'll help you. So this isn't massacred. Two of them. Yeah, for sure. There you go. And then, because it's a paladin, it's going to suck, but just go in there and hope we get it quickly. Hopefully we get your pieces fast. Really, we don't have to get all of them, actually, because we can just hone some of them further. Because we're only getting you to that threshold. You're going to need some Chaos Shards, so after you clear this one, just get Chaos Shards after you get... Once you, like, go to the gate. Oh boy, this is going to be terrible.
I don't have health pots on my bar.
That's okay. Screw it. Just keep attacking shit. Whatever you do, just keep damaging stuff. Oh, there's no pet either. It's okay. You're gonna die. Maybe equip some of the jewelry too when we get to this next gate. If we can get to this next gate.
It's gonna be rough.
Equip some of those jewelries that you're getting right now. Straight up, because they'll be better than whatever you have on. Bing, bing, weapon. That's huge. Yeah, that was huge.
The skills suck.
The skills do suck. I don't know what they preloaded you with. I'm not going to ask you to change all of that too, though. We're just going to try and make it work. You get some Chaos Shards, though, you can just alt stuff. Because we're just trying to get you the sets. I don't even care about the efficiency of the clear right now. Oh.
Lol?
Okay.
Plus, like 10k.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
I'd cry. That's crazy.
I didn't even think they could do Fate Ember on this load. That's insane.
That's awesome. That just speaks to the value of this again. Having ults is OP. You could use the shield in your 1 key if you want. You get them
I
for free.
forgot about those.
You get them for free too, because you got them for free.
We were toxic.
Alright, go grab the Fate of Ember though. And then go to the portal immediately. Hey, you got gold though! What? That just gave you back your what's it called? Go to the portal. Go to the portal. That gave you back your knowledge transfer. This works too, actually. Yeah, I guess you don't have to go to the portal. Just kill the last thing. No, stop. Now you're gonna go to the portal. Don't move. Don't move, please. Just hit your inventories. Thank you. This is part of it because you didn't have any skill points, so you can shift click on some of these. No, shift click. Thank you. It'll skip straight to 10. Just do a couple just to get yourself through this. And do some tripods. Don't forget the tripods. One more skill and then pick some tripods. Because come on, I just want to get through this. This is now becoming like maintenance that I don't even do on my main characters. And worse, I'm watching someone else do it. I've done this a lot the last couple of days. This is the hardest part, is watching someone else just set characters up and do stuff like this. Especially somebody experienced. You know what you're doing. Oh, you forgot chaos shards. This is gonna suck if you don't get chaos shards somehow. Just food for thought. Although you are killing shit a little quicker. Keep equipping stuff. Like have eye open and keep equipping things that you're getting. Like you have another ring. Equip the chest piece. Yeah, exactly. Kind of. Hit P. Even if you die, fuck it. Hit the gloves. Right? Yep. And then click to the bottom left and try to get that ring on. Hit P. I know I'm putting a lot on you. It's just going to keep equipping it over the other ring. Yeah, so you're good. There you go. Get you some stats. Use that potion in your 5. And then this is where you really need your ult. So try to get chaos. No! Oh, that's fine. Good luck. Now you're going to be here for a little bit longer, but... Just kill the big guy. I would never rush like this, but, you know, just move through this. Especially if I'm going to fucking go take a nap and then try to get back on and do the akkan. I need the time. So, hit. That's fine. Go kill him quick and then go to the next chaos. Because you're not going to get the full set is what it's looking like. Okay, bam. Did you get something? Pants. That's huge. Oh. Alright, go in there. You actually don't even need the full set now. So whatever you get from this chaos is pretty much what we're going to go home you with. Alright, stop. No move. Get a chaos stones. Like the stones. So hit Alt P. And go to your chest. And then go grab chaos shards. Like the big wood. Do you have any on this character?
I don't know.
Buy some. Just buy some. They're gold. Pay like 50 gold to 100 gold and buy a bunch.
Where?
Market.
Oh, I didn't know you could buy
Other.
them.
Go to other. Same page. It's the only other. So you buy for like 100. Just buy 100 of them. You don't want to buy too many. Trust me. See, that's 1,000. Like, some ways people don't use silver to buy these anymore. They just use gold. It's just better. It's a better deal at this point of the game. There you go. Now you can kill the fucking yellow guys quickly. Remember, it's preemptive, so you should use bursty things first. So, like, your A and your S are the things that you want to use to kill everything.
Yeah.
Right here, I would just alt to get done. Or that. Actually, you basically one-tapped it. Like, the yellow guy over there, he's basically dead. If you get the helmet, you can back out. Come on, give him the helmet. Oh, you got pauldrons. I guess you needed those too. Okay, so you needed 2 pieces. Pauldron and helmet. Helmet? No.
Pants.
That's crazy how much damage that does. Okay, so they didn't give you the helmet, I don't think. So you can either load back into one or yeah, just leave and we can home what you have. Because we're going to get it for free anyways, it doesn't even matter. And then you're just going to tap these pieces up until, what was that level we had to get to? 1340?
Yeah, 1340.
That's not bad. Actually, you should be at 12 something. Yeah, 1250 is what you'd be if you had all of them. Don't worry about that because you're going to be out of those in a second. So just go tap.
See if there's a helmet.
No, it would show up with a blue arrow on it. So first thing you have to gear transfer, I'm pretty sure, into those. Yeah. And get that free tap, although it doesn't really matter at that point, but get all the free taps real quick. And then tap them up, and we just gotta get to that 1340 mark. And then you're gonna go pay for the Algesia Pass. And skip a lot. Doing another Chaos Dungeon you won't have to do because you didn't get the helmet. You'll also be skipping, South Vern. You'll be skipping... before you do the Algesia Pass, we have to go pay for the South Vern Power Pass. Every aspect of this is just better, and this is what I should have done with my roster, except I'm a fucking idiot. I didn't know that this was coming, though, either. You're good. It'll warn you if you're deleting something you shouldn't.
Probably should open some of these, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to. It's better. No. I mean, yeah, you're gonna need more. Let's be real. Go ahead. Well, hold up. Don't go too crazy, because remember, we're going to get free item level in a second. You just have to get to a certain point. So go ahead.
Yeah, I was just checking which one I needed. I wasn't quite sure.
And then, did you get the weapon? You did get the weapon. That kind of sucks in a sense. That's kind of horrible here. Oh, shards. Open all the shards for reds. Now that it's in the red zone, open them all. Because remember, this is going to be a character eventually you're going to want. And go ahead. I know your OCD is killing you because it's killing me too, but I just got to get through this. I have to get through this right now. I'm like shaking because I'm like out of time. So I got to... I don't have like a whole lot. Oh, so it's not even that far either. Like, that's what I'm saying. You're going like a few taps in. Now go tap the other pieces. Alright, bye. So go tap the other pieces. Go tap the other pieces. Before we even do that. Right? Don't worry about it. Just go ahead. Yeah, you get the concept. This is why respecting the natural order is important, by the way. Like that array concept right there. So do one at a time. Get those up to 4, and then when it starts costing arrays, you can either open up a bound array or you can just buy the arrays. I actually think you should just buy the arrays for right now. I think they're cheaper. I think that the ones that are in those chests are more valuable to you as superiors and primes than they are as basics. By a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm doing it on my main, but I have 20 characters. I don't care, and I spend money, like, kind of often.
Probably have to tap these 1 over 1340.
That's
like
fine.
2. So they can get all the pieces.
We're here no matter what, right? So. It'll pop up on the screen when you hit it anyways, right? So. Alright, tap the rest of them just to 5, because you're already there. You gotta be close at least. And then you're going to do the same thing with your other support when you figure out which one you want. Alright, how far do you have to go beyond this? Oh man, it is because of that one piece.
It's 1100 piece, yeah. Should I just do the other chaos dungeon?
See what you're getting for those pieces? Scroll down. 1350. Nah, I would just do those pieces. Maybe. Like, it would be a better value. What are those other pieces at? 55? So I think if you did one more, it wouldn't even be enough.
Yeah, you'd have,
go ahead.
you'd have a lot.
Yep, go do it. And hope you get the fucking helmet. It'll automatically be easier now because you're here. So I wouldn't even care about that, but that's fair. Go ahead, go for it. Because as soon as you get the helmet right now, I'm having you quit out of the dungeon. So I don't have to witness this pain. Give him the fucking helmet first try. Thing is they could not give you the helmet at all. Like, that's happened before, and that happened to me back in the day when we first had to do this climb. So.
Oh, I remember when Tier 3 came out. It took me a while to get my pieces from Chaos. It was stupid.
Helmet? Not a helmet.
They should really make it to where they drop. You can, like,
automatically
change it. Like, if you get duplicates, you can, like, go change it at a vendor for the piece you need.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Like, there's so many little things that they could do that could be different in the game. Helmet. Weapon. I mean, the weapon, you can look at the quality if you want. Just because it's better the weapon quality, the faster you clear. Go straight to the portal. Why are you doing this?
A higher chance to get the helmet, drop kill all this?
Maybe not. I mean, I think that the big guys give you better drop odds, to be fair. For everything. Just everything in general. Like, so their loot table is higher, so they're probably more likely to drop what you need to.
Oh, left.
Can you... I was going to say, you should see if the weapon's better. Alt these guys. Oh, you don't have the alt. Never mind.
Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. No.
You kill them anyways. It doesn't even matter. Come on, give him the helmet, you fucks. Feel free to use your bot.
Oh, those little pots. Why don't they just give you bigger pots when you transfer as well?
Still no helmet? Still no helmet. There you go, that'll kill instant, yeah. That's the difference between this time and last time. If they don't give you a helmet, I'm gonna cry. Again, just go straight to the next one. Notice how the big guys all dropped like pieces, pretty much. These guys are all dropping like mats. Not saying that they can't drop big stuff, it's just I think that these would have more likely chances. Which that guy didn't drop shit, to be fair. I hope you get this. This would be really sad if not. I mean, it doesn't matter because you're still going to be able to hit it. It's just we came in here for nothing. And you could have done a higher level chaos if we got him to a better spot. You're trying so hard to stay alive. You're going to die. Yeah, we're almost there. Almost there. It's been an hour, by the way.
Big YouTube metrics.
No, I mean, it's just been an hour we've been chatting.
No, that ability is so terrible.
It really is. That's why I don't run it, ever.
Yeah, I don't either. That's just...
That's why I would just keep rotating your S and your A. That's what I do. Especially on this guy right now. And then it did look like your R was pretty sick as well.
Yeah, I love the R. Really, when you have judgment of it ranks.
How are you not getting the helmet? They didn't give you the helmet. That's brutal.
No?
Oh my god. Okay, so go out and you're just gonna have to own it right now. Fuck, dude. That was just more dead time. I hate this. Oh, that was so bad. This is the worst part about helping people is that this is like monotonous, right? For anybody that has to do it. Alright, so don't tap the weapon. What's wrong with you? Why are you gonna do the weapon first? It's gonna get changed into better gear in a second. Dude, no, stop it with the weapon.
I'm not meaning to click it. I'm just clicking.
Stop it. Stop it. I think it was leaps that you ran out of, so you have to go get more leaps.
I thought I had a box there. Right?
Ordinarily, I'd be against using that chest specifically because it's got radiance in it, but whatever, right now, just go ahead and open it. And then tap the character. But try to use chests that don't have the top material in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just don't think I have many of those chests left that don't have top material.
Fair. Come on. Thank you. Alright, how many more taps do you fucking need, though? That's the question. You might end up tapping.
Probably a lot.
I hope not. No, it can't be too many over the other one. Well, no, because 1100 is kind of a fucking drop. Go ahead, hit your thing. Go to your item level. Let's see what you have. Go to your item level. Are we closer? What are you supposed to do? You don't have any Aura of Resonance. You can't even just do another Chaos Dungeon. So you have to either tap this shit really far, which defeats the purpose of what we're doing. Do you know what I mean?
Or just do it tomorrow.
How many item level did you get from all one level right there? Where were we at? 13, 15 or something like that?
I'll tap like one or two pieces and see where.
Hit one tab. That's nice. And yeah, you could just wait till tomorrow. Truthfully. No, so you need two more pieces. Two more pieces.
Every 2 pieces is 5 item levels.
It's good to know. That is good to know. It still sucked, but it's okay because in the grand scheme, it's whatever. And you're right though. You could have just waited a day, but I think this is just gonna be. There you go. Perfect. Are you there? 1340. What?
No, I need to tap on one more time.
This is bullshit. Now are we there? Nice. Okay, so now go to your stronghold. Fuck. Oh, it's brutal.
Maybe it helps somebody though.
It will. Yeah, it will hopefully help someone.
I'm willing to do it, even if it's not efficient. I can make all it back. It's not a big deal.
The level of inefficiency rate there is so small.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe it'll show someone the right things.
Southfern, yep. And the gold part's efficient. That's why we compared the royal crystals. That's why we went into that. Now you're gonna go to your character select screen and pay for the power pass, the Algesia power pass, and you're gonna get his relic set, just like that. He's already ready to go. 1460. He's also gonna skip from the eye level he's currently at, which is 1340, up to 1460. For perspective, that's pretty crazy, right? Like think about how much honing maths and stuff you're saving there. Like I wish I had thought of this when I had done it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I should have done this on the jumpstart, but I just bought a
Jumpstart's not the same. You could probably just get the royal. It might be better to just get the royal crystal pass because you don't get as much gold.
I think it was. I did it that way because the gold. I just didn't have the gold to do all the transfers. So
yep, and also that's just it wouldn't be a better deal to trade the gold for the knowledge transfers. It's just better to get the 6600 pass because you don't get as much gold on those. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I wish I had more gold on the jumpstart. Good lord, that's so hard.
It is hard, especially if you're trying not to put anything into it. You're just trying to have fun with it. Especially, you don't have 6 characters. You only had 2.
Yeah.
You don't produce a lot of gold. Thank you for doing this with me. Thank you for trusting me.
Very good. That's why I watch your videos. So
appreciate it.
yeah, the main server. I mean, not main server. Jumpstart. My whole plan of the jumpstart was to maximum only have 3 characters. Like I was not going above 3, so I knew like going in it was going to be a slower run for most people that are taking it serious. So that's why I'm not too worried about it. I think I'm in a good spot on that server, anyways.
And then open up the yearning. Yeah, bam, 1460, just like that. Look at your eye level real quick. Hit P before you open that. 1340. Now open it and equip it. Well, you didn't have to equip the jewelry, but yeah. Yeah, look at that. 14. That's crazy. That's crazy, though. Like, it really is crazy. Remember, this was theory until this point. Like, that's actually crazy. That is crazy. Crazy. And you ended up using more materials than you needed to because you didn't get a fucking helmet. So, like, that's crazy, dude. You get that, right? Like, that's so fucking broken. It's not even funny. Crazy value. And you got a Fate of Ember on the character, so he got one of his knowledge transfers for free.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's amazing. So there you go. Now get the character to 1490 on your own, of course, right? Play the dungeons on him, grind him slowly. You could even get him to 90 now if you have the materials, but I would actually save the materials to get the other character up if you don't have a lot. Yeah, see? Wasn't that amazing? Isn't that crazy? How quick you just got a Chaos Dungeon character up and running? That's why I'm saying, ultimately, if you had the money, man, I would max out your roster and play them rested if you can't play them unrested. I'm not even kidding, because of how easy that is right now. But yeah, anyways.
Just 2, right? That's what you mean? Like, get them to 2 and then play them? You don't make
You
go
get
to.
you get the 2 right now because your goal is to do what you're doing with the supports, having your duplicate supports. You're getting 2 because you need to get them now, because the quicker you get them, is the quicker you'll start farming 1490 mats, because that's the longest farm period. You're gonna need a lot of bounds. It's not gonna happen in a week or 2 weeks. It's gonna happen in a couple of months. So if you're ever gonna hit that goal, the sooner you start it, the better. Is what I'm getting at with that. And then 2, to get your 2 1580 characters from your 2 main supports that you have 1550 or whatever it was, it's gonna take you a couple of months anyways to farm for them too, because they need more bound materials. And what I'm saying as an ulterior goal, if you really wanted to listen to my advice because of how much you're playing the game, I would tell you, if you could, to max out your roster with characters and start doing shit rested if you have to. And then if you can do it all unrested, do it all unrested. But I actually really believe that. Doing that same process we just followed just to get this character up, hopefully more efficient because you get the helmet, you could max a roster within a month to 2 months, have 20 characters, and then you're pumping out level 7 gems like it's fucking cotton candy. And you're playing twice the amount of playtime that I'm playing. You're playing like 3 times the amount of playtime that I'm playing, actually. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea what you're capable of value-wise for your account. Again, I know you just want to have fun and play, but you're already playing that amount. I wouldn't make this recommendation to you. Can I show you a quick spreadsheet? And I haven't showed this to anybody in a long time, but people have been asking questions that are kind of relevant to it lately. So whatever, fine, let's go ahead and talk about it.
Bro, if you need it, your wife's gonna kill you.
No, I know that, but this is actually important. So hold up, we'll do this real quick, and because I love her and I really do want to go hang out with her. You have no idea right now, but like this is important. So I'm gonna show you something. I want you to see. Right? Can you see what I'm sharing?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. So this is a spreadsheet that we did a long time ago, and one of the pages on the spreadsheet that we did a long time ago is this spreadsheet. Right? Was it this one? This one. And this was based on whether or not it took you a half an hour to do your Guardians and your Chaos Dungeons. It does not take you a half an hour to do Guardians and Chaos Dungeons anymore. We just did this so long ago, right? So just imagine this, okay? The way this chart works is basically how we figured it out back in the day on Rest, is that if you have 10 hours a week, you can play 1 character unrested, 1 character little rest, 3-4 characters you can play with some rest, and then 5 and 6 would be full rested if you only had 10 hours a week, okay? And this is still more efficient than just playing 1 character. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. For an hour and 25 minutes a day. If you're playing somewhere around 60 to 80 hours, we'll just say 50 hours a week, the most efficient place for you to be in is anywhere between basically 18 characters. You should be making 18 characters. And the whole concept here is that if you're basically this point, so you're playing at 50 hours, if you're still playing only 3 characters, you should guaranteed make 2. If you're still playing 8 characters, you should guaranteed make like double that, basically. Do you kind of get where I'm going with this? And this isn't even accurate anymore because I haven't looked into this forever, but the point is saying that by not making alts at this point and continuing to play those alts unrested or at the stage that you're playing them at, you're actually losing efficiency. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because of how good rest is in this game. So all I'm saying is that as a side goal, I give you your 2 main goals. Get the 2 supports up ASAP. Get them farming materials ASAP. Farm for a month or 2 until you can push the 2 1580s. You can do everything you wanted to do. I'm adding to it saying that if you spend money and if you play the amount of playtime that you're playing every week, that you would benefit from a full roster. That you would actually benefit from having 18 to 24 characters, because 18 to 24 characters unrested or rested will produce more than your rested version of that same roster, but smaller. So like if you have 12 characters, playing all of them completely unrested will produce less than playing 24 characters all rested. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, again, it's a 3-to-1. So technically, you could play 30 characters, and it would still be more time efficient. It would be 99% of the time for 180% of the resource gain over the 12 characters. Maybe even 36, I'm not sure. Because it's 3-to-1. So 12, 12, 24. Yeah, it'd be 36 characters you could play. But I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you to max out your roster currently with 2024. Have a couple more Chaos Dungeon slaves. Don't do it instantly, right? You do it over time. But as soon as you can get that... Again, I'm going to stop mentioning it as a goal because I don't want to put too much on you. But it just... Does that make... If it makes sense, do you think that's something that you would be interested in doing? Because you're already playing the playtime.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely try to make more alts for sure.
And what you would do, so just so you know, what you would do is you would take your current alts, those ones that you're playing rested, and maybe you play more rest. Like more, maybe they build up more rest. Instead of keeping them that low, you do more. Do you see where I'm going with this? You break it down more, you'll get more out of them.
Yeah, you just do what I'm doing now, just stack it. So you do 5 one day, 5 the next day, 5 the next day.
Or maybe even 3. 3
Yeah,
one day.
yeah.
3. No
I get
matter what it is, exactly. So it's just it's a fundamental truth in this game because of the way that the rest works. Is that if you can just do, and we figured out eventually that it was a 3-to-1 ratio because it's 33% of the time to complete the content for 60% of the rewards, which means that you can technically do 3 times the amount of characters that you have currently, all rested, and it would be worth more than what you're doing now rested or unrested, essentially. So I'm just recommending it to you because of your playtime. Because of your fucking playtime. That is it. Because you would get so much value out of just doing their Chaos Dungeons. And on those other ults, you don't do the Guardians. Although you could do the Guardians. And again, here's the craziest part. That spreadsheet I just showed you was based on 30 minutes a character. It doesn't take that. It's like 15 minutes to do your Guardians and Chaos. If you just do Chaos, it's 6 minutes per Chaos. Just to put that into perspective. So what is that compared to 30 minutes? What is 6 of 30? It's, what, a sixth, right?
Yeah.
Or yeah, it's like a sixth, which means that it's like 20% or something like that. So I'm telling you that it takes 20% of the time that it took when this was already 33, or when this was already a better option. You see where I'm going with this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it's the way to go for you. You have enough playtime that if you just play a shit ton of Chaos Dungeons, you'll watch your account skyrocket forward, especially before the gems eventually crash. Just trust me on that. So do your 2 main goals. I'm not going to change what you want. But in your specific situation, the playtime you have, it would benefit you if you could get the character slots and get the characters up to 1445. It doesn't even have to be 1490. Unless you follow that same process, you'll get the 1460s for free. I think that's better anyways. See where I'm going with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, what are your actual goals before we end the video? What are you going to be doing off camera without me for the next couple of weeks to a month?
Farming a lot.
But what are you doing immediately? What was your first goal?
Make those characters
Okay.
and get them up and running
To 1490, so they can start farming those mats and have bow mats and shards, right? Shards is a big one. And then, do you know why you should do that now? Why is that first?
because I have to farm Braille gear, which takes a month.
Not just Brow Gear, but why else?
It's a lot of mats. I don't know.
The window between 50 and 80 is large, so if you don't, it's better. The longer you wait to do it, the worse it is, right? If you're eventually going to do it. Because you're going to swap them in for main characters. So the longer you take to swap in for main characters, the worse it is. And then, so your other goal is your 21580s up at the top. You're going to wait a couple of weeks, or a couple months to farm the materials you need. A couple weeks to a couple months. I just hope you got it all. Because I know we rushed yours.
Yeah, cool.
You got it? You sure?
Yeah, it definitely helped with what I was trying to figure out myself.
Are you sure? 100%.
Yeah.
Because you had the most botched version of this I've done.
No, I'm positive. Like, I kind of ran through all this in my head, like when I was thinking about how to move forward with my account, and like because I know you need to kind of focus on 1 to 2 characters in this game because verticality of this game is getting ridiculous. So it's like you kind of need, but you need a roster to support that verticality, obviously.
With your playtime, no, though. I'm telling you right now, with your playtime, you could either 1 bus for more value, or 2, you could do your Chaos Dungeons. With your playtime, if you expand your roster more and take advantage of the rest, and if you can play it unrested, get power to you, right? But if you can take advantage of it, no, you will pass people. I'm telling you right now. That's
What I'm saying. Like, if I can keep the playtime up, yeah, I know I can. I mean, I've done it since January. I literally started with a 1100 character in January, or 1300.
Yeah, that's crazy, and you're already at 15. So you understand the value in the alts.
In January, all I had was a striker. Nothing else made.
And now imagine these characters at 1460, 1490 if they get a bunch of gold bars, right? Like, I'm telling you. Do your main goal, 2 supports, the 2 duplicate supports over the next 2 months that you're farming. Maybe consider trying to get some more characters up and running. That's all I'm saying.
I definitely will.
Like, and you can do characters that have easy chaos if you really want to. You don't have to do all supports.
Bro, support Chaos Dungeons are a joke.
Like, easy, right? Or bad?
No, like, easy. They're like a joke.
So then do that too. But you see my point. I'm gonna end the video. I think that I think you know what you want.